Hello everybody. In this short video, you will learn how to work with images and videos in Google Forms. So let's go ahead and get started on it. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on New from your Google Drive. You want to go ahead and press More, and then you'll see Google Forms right at the top on here. So here is my Google form that I've created on here. So the first thing you want to do, of course, like always, you want to go ahead and title it. So we're going to go ahead and title it Rodeo Alisal, since that's what I'm doing this. Notice that when you put the title here, that is what it names the file in your Google Drive. All right, if you wanted to write a description, you can go ahead and do that here. So let's go ahead and get started with our first question. For the first question, I'm going to go ahead and use images from Google. So the question that I'm going to write on here might be something that you would see in the primary grades. Which of the following animals has the same ending sound as let's go on here, cat. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I could even add a little picture here of a cat. So I'm going to click search, cat, search for it, find the kitty cat that you like. Oh, here, let's see here, that's a cutie. So let's go ahead and pick that one. All right, I can go ahead and make it smaller if I wanted to. So let's go ahead and make it smaller. I can also go ahead and center it by pressing the three little dots. We'll put it in the center. Okay. So which of the following words? So let's go ahead and take a look at the option. The first thing we want to put on here is, let's go ahead and put horse. Okay, and I can go ahead and search for a horse here. Search horse. Okay, find the image that you want. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. Select, and there will be my image of my horse. I'm going to go to my next option. We'll go ahead and click on here, dog. Select on here, dog. I'm going to search for it, dog. All right, press search button. Here they are. They are also cute, but the one that I want is this one. Select it. And my third option is a rat. So let's try rat on here. Click the add image icon. Go to search, type in rat. And here is the images of a rat. Let's find a really good example on here of a rat. Here is one. So let's go ahead and select that one. All right, so there we go. There's my three choices. So that's one way to add images, and all these images came from Google, which means we have permission to use them there. All right, so let's go ahead and add another question. So press the plus here. And now we have another question here. The second question is, okay, this more for those of you that like to work with maths, and again, for the little ones, which of the following show correct measurement of the pencil? Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and go with option number one. So in this case, I am not getting my pictures from the internet. I actually have them on my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to put on here anything. I'm just going to leave option one. I'm going to click this add image. And instead of clicking search like earlier, I'm going to go ahead and select upload. Notice that it's ready to be uploaded. So I'm going to drag my first one on here. So let's do this in order. Let's start with this one here. Here's my first choice. Takes a second to load it, but there's option number one. Let's go ahead and go with option number two. Oops, so let's go ahead and press the plus. I'm already under choose image to upload. I'm going to go ahead and select that one. There's my second option. Let's go to option number three. Here we go. Here's option number three. Click the pencil, drag it there. Let's do one more choice on here. Again, oops, what happened here? Delete that. Let's go ahead and, okay, click there. And we'll go ahead and option number four. Click the image here. And this time we want, I believe the one that's missing is this one here. So uploaded there. And now I have my two different ways of adding images. Again, these ones came from the internet. These ones came from my desktop. All right. For those of you that are working with Eureka Math or Engage New York, they should look familiar for the kindergartners. All right. Finally, what I can do is I can go ahead and hit the plus on here. And what I'm going to do actually, instead of hitting the plus, I'm going to go ahead and click. I'm going to add a video because I want the student to respond to a video. Now, these videos that we're adding, unfortunately, at this time, they can only come from YouTube. Be aware that these videos, students would not have access to these videos on our school's network. So I'm going to click here, video. I'm going to click, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and search. I could also do it by URL. So let's go ahead and type in solar. Or let's try, yeah, solar system. Okay, I'm going to click search. And here are a whole bunch of videos. So I'm going to go ahead and select the first one on here. It's 4 minutes long. I'm going to click select it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on here, our solar system. Okay. So a couple of things I'm going to do here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and center it. Notice how it's centered now. And then what I'm going to have them do is I'm going to go ahead and now ask a question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, watch the video above and write a short summary that describes our solar system. There we go. And in this case, it's not a multiple choice. I'm going to go ahead and do this to maybe a short paragraph or a short answer. All right, so there are my questions. Remember that you have options to, you still have options to being able to require these questions, but pretty much our form is done. So let's take a look at what it would look like for a student. So once you send out this link to students or once you share it with them, this is what it would look like for them so like they can respond. So here's the first question. Which of the following animals has the same ending as cat? And there's the cat. So our choices are horse, dog, or rat. And the students would go ahead and mark the correct one. Here's the next question. Which of the following show the correct measurement of the pencil? Apologize for the typo here. So which of the following show correct the pencil? So in this case, it does not measure 1, does not measure 3. It looks like it measures this one right here. It measures 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, option 3 would be correct. And finally, here's our video. Again, remember that our students would not be able to necessarily watch this, but there's the solar system. Once they're done watching it, they could go ahead and type the summary here. All right, and then they would submit it. So that is what it would look like for a student. And of course, hopefully you've already have the basic understanding of the way that Google Forms work. So this is just an additional way of using them. I'm going to go ahead and close my form here. All right. Yes. And I'm going to go back and edit my mistake earlier, watch the video above and then write a short summary that describes our solar system. Which one was the one that was correct on here? Incorrect. Watch the video above, then write a short summary that describes our solar system. I don't know where my mistake was, but I thought I saw a mistake earlier. So there it is. I hope that this video was a little bit helpful on how to work with images and videos and Google Forms. Hopefully that was helpful. And if you need any more help, you know where to find me.